In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and me. And I was chaos and void and darkness. And God said something, but I forgot what it was. Later, he hung me between the sky and the ground. I was small. I was elastic. God stretched me from one end of the firmament to the other. He pulled until I screamed, "Enough!" He got scared. He let go. I snapped back into a tiny thing. God got angry then. He gave me a little shove with his finger toward the earth. I fell beneath the ground, to the land under the land. He visits me there from time to time. He taught me things. He decided it was time I had a woman and a home. One woman found me. I built a house. God asked me to build him a house too, so I did. Then I started fighting with my wife. God's house fell apart. Everything crumbled. I became a wanderer in many places. God stopped visiting. And that, of course, was exactly when I started to love him. Then I forgot him. I forgot myself. But I remembered the house. It is dark by 5 o'clock. I am afraid that nobody loves me. I don't understand what is happening here. 3 bass players, 2 slot machines, 1 or 2 beautiful girls, 1 hole in the heart. All the sweet girls of Jerusalem have fled to Tel Aviv. They breathe the air of salt and sand. They jump like circus acrobats from the sheet to the curtain, from the curtain to the curtain. They have white in their eyes. Once I saw one of them jump into the sea. Note the fine print written on the heart. After thawing, do not refreeze. Everything here is fake in Israel. The life is fake. The protests are fake. The drugs, the coffee, the friends, fake. The government is fake. The news is fake. The God is fake. Even the vegan dog is fake. Let's go down to Berlin with a rolled-up newspaper under a prosthetic arm. Let's go to Berlin. There they know how to kill for real. I met someone with kind eyes. The shops opened in the evening, and the swarms of people conquered the streets that had already seen everything. The lockdown wasn't enough to harden the stones before the madness returned. She led us through dark alleys behind King George Street to a deserted amphitheater. We sat and drank soup. It was quiet. 3 little travelers emerged from the buildings, 2 boys and a sweet little girl. The girl stared at us with curiosity and screamed, "Drag queen! Drag queen!" She drummed on her buttocks, pointing them at us in defiance. On the way back, through alleys that have seen all the lost souls of Jerusalem, we met their mother, the biggest whore in the city. We went to look for a good place. She had a "Save Me" tattoo on her thigh. I asked her why it was upside down. She said, "Because only I can save myself." God has a problem. He tore himself in half so we would have a place to exist. Now he's been diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder. Sometimes he is him. Sometimes he is his name. When God created the world, he had to give space. He wanted to give the most he could, so he burned his own heart. Since then, God has no heart, only a heart-shaped hole. Some were created from the dust. Some were created from the ash of that burnt heart. Only the melody of a charred heart can pierce the heavens. I heard that God has a box. Inside, he places every tear lost by those who forgot how to cry. To every tear, he attaches a note with the name of the one who lost it. When winter comes, he opens the box and gives the tears to the clouds to return to the people, but only to those who haven't given up looking. There is the waking up. There is the getting out of bed. There is the leaving the house. Then there is the surviving of the day and the consolation of the night, a mediocre series on Netflix and a Klonopin. If you persist, You receive the gift of the worlds. There are days I want to cut out with scissors. I met a girl who tried to suppress her grief by eating colorful candies, but they made her sad, especially the cinnamon-flavored ones. She is sad because she isn't happy. There's a loser in the story, but that's not really it. She is sad because she isn't happy. Every morning you put on your normal person suit. You grip the scales of your armor with tiny fingers, and you go out. I saw the Instagram girl in her leopard print underwear. She loves the holy Rabbi Nachman, and she loves someone who might love her back. Her eyes are so sad. I saw the tears sitting there at the entrance of her tent, in the heat of the day, waiting for angels disguised as stray cats. They are taking off the training wheels. My father sticks a pole in the back. He shouts, "Watch out for the downhill!" I crash. I get up. I crash again, with a lowered gaze looking from the eye to the nothingness. I could see what no eye had ever seen, except yours. There is a danger of being sucked into the lower light, the dark one that calls from the depths with tears and yellow leaves. Man is a clock. Every person has their own tick. Sometimes two clocks synchronize and tick together for a while. Sometimes a man loses his timing. He has no direction. He wakes up at night to wander the market and the street, asking for love and finding nothing. The clock is God, and there is no watchmaker. There is only the clock, which is God, and God is analog. The lion and the circus girl rented a caravan. They traveled from place to place, city to city, cheering people up with their circus reality. The circus girl wouldn't talk about feelings, but after the act, she would lay her small head on the lion's great shoulder. Once the lion roared at her. She got scared. She ran away. He thought to himself, "It is not good for man to be alone." He filled a tub with boiling water. The steam clouded his thoughts. He had a vision of the circus girl and the circus lion, and he knew he was the lion. He knew that the circus girl had a drawer. In the drawer, a box. In the box, a bag. In the bag, a hole. The lion knew he could never penetrate that space. The circus moved on. The lion stuck his head out of the wagon window. The yellow fields of the Holy Land revealed themselves. He sniffed a new smell in the air. The circus girl had not returned. No replacement was found. 10 songs for the flesh. 1. When you come to sleep with me, come alone. No past, no future, no shoes. Wrap yourself in a transparent curtain. We will lie under an ancient tree. When you come to sleep with me, come to make children. 2. The second time, bring your whole history. Tell me everything, especially the bad. Show me the paths of pain on your body. I will trace them with my finger and pave a new road that is only ours. 3. The third time, come as you are. No makeup. We'll watch something generic on Netflix. We'll smoke a joint. We'll have sex, just like that. No attempt to impress. 4. The fourth time, I will be dressed in holy garments. You will call me the high priest. You'll tell me about your grandmother. May she rest in peace. 5. The fifth time, we'll meet halfway. We will lie on our sides, equals, the woman and the man carved from her. 6. The sixth time, we'll skip the sex. We'll just sleep. Big spoon, little spoon. 7. The seventh time, bring the snake and the apple and the tree. I will bring Lilith. This, too, is necessary. 8. The eighth time, come without a father or a mother, without the uncle who touched you. Come as a new creature, without sin or guilt. Look into my eyes. We will be light as a white feather. 9. The 9th time we will lie in a pomegranate orchard. We will sail into wisdom until there are no more questions. We will hear the voice of God, the voice of the pulse, the voice of prophecy. 10. The 10th time we will dip in the Jordan River. We will flow to Bethlehem. We will mix white and red in a field of sunflowers. And our daughter, we will call her Esther Hadassah. Every story begins in the middle, because there is no beginning, and the end is unknown. Life is a thin thread. You have to hold it tightly, yet gently, so it doesn't snap. I am killing myself inside you every night, just to live one more day. I came out of you, but you are still inside me. The best decision is to accept. If your God is dead, he was never alive. God is not a higher power. God is the most human person there is. I am going back to Jerusalem. I have already forgotten her name, but she still remembers mine. I'm eating a Borekas in Levinsky Market, 26 shekels in holy currency. I hear an old woman telling an old man that Nadi is dead. He cheated you, it's true, but he was my friend. He was a good man, even though he cheated you. The Borekas cheats us too, with its crunch, the yellow of the egg, the red of the sauce, the green of the olive. It is a good friend, very good. I sit at home. I need to leave the house. I want to leave the house. I must leave this house. But I sit here, writing a poem about a man sitting at home, stuck in a recursive loop. The circus is back on the road. The lion knows. Soon the train will stop. We will give the best performance in the city. In the beginning, God created Instagram and Facebook, and the girls in tiny swimsuits, and the boys and the drool they would leak. And the world goes on as it always has, standing tall on 3 things: the girls, the boys, and the sticky drool between them. Everything is simple. It isn't complicated at all. You just have to listen. But people are in the noise. They don't want to hear, they want to be heard. They don't want to listen, they want to lay down. So the world looks complicated, but really, it's all very simple. As long as the candle burns, it can still be extinguished. Behold, the sun has come out.